Hello everyone, I'm Knight of Squires and this is Crusader Kings 2. As always, if this is your first time with us, welcome. If not, welcome back. So, as we know yesterday, for those of you that watched yesterday, we are currently playing the Monarch's journey for the dynasty of Liao. We are on our, I think, third character at this stage. Yep, we started as Hongji, so this is our third character, and we have been playing this dynasty. It has not been a smooth ride. It has not been smooth, but we now have a relatively sizable military presence. We've got a decent income of gold for the region. It's not great, but for the region it's okay, and all of our other stats are increasing nicely. We are a 20-year-old man with a wife and 3 concubines and currently a daughter. So we're in a pretty good stead. We've got some really nice stats, we've got some nice bonuses, and yeah, we're hoping in this episode to overthrow the Khan, or Kagan. We are the Khan. The Kagan, which is this guy, Yuji Zongzhen, the second of the Yuji Khaganate, because his father took it from our grandfather, and as such we will be... oh no, it was our father, actually. I believe it was our... yes, so his father took it from our father and then potentially had him murdered. So we are gonna take it back. He has quite a lot of troops, but hopefully we've swindled our way through a few favors, and we will be hoping to clear this out. We'll be hoping to take all of this back. So without much more ado, we're currently in this war here. I've unpaused it. We'll go down a little again now that we're a grown adult. We're in this war here. For the Golmuds are attempting to conquer something. I'm not entirely certain what. But we are hoping, now that we've got a few people in these factions with us, we have 3/4 of his men. Does he have an honourable mention? My trusted Chancellor Shifushin has made the Dower clan like me more. You could probably move to somewhere else now. You should probably go over to here. Make these guys like me a little more, because currently they're not my biggest fans because of because I coerced them into joining a faction, and I'm an infidel because they're Christians and we are Buddhists. I feel like if we go for it now we're gonna lose, which I don't want to do, but I can't just keep sticking around this forever. He hates me because I've been basically just swatting him around for however long. I think I might have to do it again, honestly. Although I can't seem to declare war. Cannot be allies in another war. No. So once this war is over, we'll see where we're at. He is definitely... oh, we're losing soldiers there. Not sure why we're losing soldiers here, but we are. I'm going to allow my armies, allowing it to reinforce, so we're going to slowly build up, given that we're... ah yes, the Karakitai army. This guy. He likes me a little bit. I'd like to get him to like me more. Preferably more than he likes his liege. Which he does currently, but not by a lot. Who's going to be my Chancellor? Not you. You tried to have me declared insane. So, no. Basically, I'm going to call in a new noble. Costs 5 gold, but that should be fine. And he's a great steward, not a great Chancellor. What's my current steward like? Oh, you're much better. I'm going to move you, change council position. You shall now be my Chancellor. And my steward will be Di Guang. and he shall now be my steward. That gives me 3 people on my council. Not that that hugely matters, because I can't actually change any of the laws. So, yeah, it's all fun and games. He's gonna command... and then Wanyan. Ugh. There, so we won that war. We currently have no wars. I feel like now would be the time, but I feel like we're going to lose if we do. I want to sort of try and get this to reinforce a little further. Tax shifted tribal obligation laws, decline. I'm just going to decline them all because I don't like him. So, screw him. Where's his army? Oh, somebody wants to get married. The Feeble and Juolo Boshi. Sure. He likes me quite a lot. Request for council support. Perfect. Yep. He owes me a favour, which I can then use to join the factions. So that will give me a nice more soldiers for this war. He's only got 250 because he hasn't got a whole lot of land, but it makes it just that little bit easier. Who else have we got? So you're in my faction. He owes everybody owes him a favour. The Ketu of the Ketu clan. You're the guy who hates me. No? Where's the Ketu clan then? Oh, it's you guys over there. You're already in my war. You're already in my faction. Truces are expiring. Oh, Wanyan. Yeah, he hates me. He's never going to join me. But he would also end up being a problem, I imagine, if I were to try and... he's got some troops from his vassals. I think it's just so risky. It's so risky to try and overthrow him at this stage. But I think we're going to have to fire it because we're just losing men at this point. We're just losing percentage. Is there anybody else? Any other clans here? You're already in it. You're not going to. You're in it. You're in it. So it's literally just these two that aren't. They're his biggest supporter, but I think we're just going to have to fire it. Overthrow the Khan. We're just going to have to go for it. Then war it is. In we go. Call all of our allies into war. Call everybody into the war. Most of them will likely accept. And here we go. I don't know where his army is. I'm a little terrified that I don't know where his army is. But we're going to sack this down. Gives us a nice chunk. Ah, he's up. One of them up there. So we're going to go and crush that. Actually, let's wait here so that everybody's armies can join me. Let's get everybody to join. Attach to this army, attach to this army, and attach to this army. Get everybody to attach to me. There's his army. Oh, that's the Wanyan clan army that I've been swatting around for weeks. So let's go and crush them before they hurt my ally too much. And then everybody's army will come and join me. There is... Who are you? No idea who he is. Nope. He wants to marry... Oh, Juolo's other. Sure, you can have that. And I could use someone to train with. Ketu... Me and him become close friends. Which would be great, because I think he's set to inherit. Potentially. He is. My friend is set to inherit that clan. That will make my life much easier. So let's unpause this. Crush this army. I should probably put some better commanders in here, actually. Although we've got some decent commanders. Let's just pause that. Let's put some commanders on. I will lead on this flank, because why not? And then A naked Jain ascetic has appeared at your court, seeking audience. Sitting before you in the throne room, he criticizes your lifestyle, calls you sinful, and speaks to you of the Jain ways of harmony and purity. I don't particularly think I'm that. I wouldn't say I'm an uncouth, but I'm a pretty good person, actually. I'm zealous, though. We've got put some clothes on, man, or call me sinful, guards, take him out and behead him. I don't think I have any Jains in my land. So I'm just going to cut his head off. I'm a zealous man, and he's insulted my religion. So I'm going to cut his head off. Which I think seems a reasonable response. So we've got occupations and the battle. But I need to find his army, is what I need to find. And I need to crush that. So I'm going to come down there. I might come down here and start sieging all of this. Which I think would be mighty handy. So we're going to speed this up a little, just because this takes an awful long time otherwise. Oh, they're coming from behind. Aha. These guys don't want to stick around and fight me. That seems wise. There is the person that I wish to see and I wish to fight. I'm a better jeweler than Wayan Wenshun, so we'll fight him ourselves. This historically has gone very badly for me. But my opponent looks nervous. His armour a little ill-fitting, and I briefly contemplate asking if he would rather do this another day. A moment later I snap out of it, letting the fresh morning air sharpen my senses instead. The tired man is soon on the ground, groaning in pain. I could either walk away victorious, or I will show no mercy. He walks away severely injured. Everything is just in war, and he dies. I think killing him seems like the most sensible plan. Is he set to inherit? No. Although he will be if I kill him. If I kill his brother. If I find and kill his brother, I'm going to kill him off. Because this clan has been doing my head in. And we're in a feud with them anyway. So, screw those guys. Yeah, see, they've all coalesced now, which seems not ideal. But let's go over there and meet them head on with a larger force than they have. My concubine is pregnant. Excellent. Gain 5 prestige. This is a big deciding fight in the war. Ah, my wife is pregnant. Even better. That's a huge deciding fight. Let's go down there. I think that has a trade post. It does indeed. Ah, look at that. So much money. Certainly now that China is... everything's going well in China. Worrying reports have reached you regarding your marshal. It seems he's been using his soldiers to extort money from the peasantry. I will deal with this later. Which gives a local revolt risk and tax modifier. Which is not great. It means I hate him, but he likes me for not caring. Or, I'm going to get the unrest modifier anyway. And I lose 50... Oh, he loses 50 prestige. The affable. He's really good, though. That's really frustrating. But no, he's got to go. I won't have that in my land. I will not have that. Oh, my other concubine is pregnant. Suddenly I'm going to have all of the children. So we need a new advisor. You can be my advisor, I guess. You like me. And you can absolutely be my marshal. Look at these stats. Oh, but you actually really like me. And you've got good stats. And you are in my realm. So when this all ends, you will still be in my realm. Oh, this is a tough choice. And Duolo, he is a friend. He's an old friend. Let's stick with this guy because it gives me a lot of people on my council who like me. Oh, now where did my Chancellor go? What is happening here? Where is all my people going? Right. Marshal, Hongji. Chancellor, Bei. And advisor, Kinu. I have no idea what's happening with all of my councillors all of a sudden and why they're all gone, but they are. It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of this delicate time in her life. As Shuge's husband, it is my duty to provide her with the support that she needs, pay a few servants to spend time with her, and keep her mind off the worries that might beseech her. Lose 10 gold, gain 10 karma, and she gets plus 0.75 health. Or lose 10 karma, she doesn't need old women filling her head with nonsense. I can spare it, so we'll spend the gold. Now let's take the army over here. Oh, Crusader Kings, the event that this game is named for. Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land suffer all manner of abuse, and the routes are not safe. In order to protect the pilgrims and secure Jerusalem for Christ and the faithful, His Holiness Pope Honorius II has accepted the possibility of an outright invasion by joint Christian forces. This signals a new era of large-scale Christian holy wars, the Crusades. Foolish posturing. Nobody would believe that it was real anyway. Let's head up there. Where is that guy going? Attached to my army. You. A son was born by one of my concubines, and his name is Yidogui. Perfect. I hope he is a wonderful son. He's okay. Struggle. Universally, let us struggle. Oh, this sounds like a oh, and there's a new daughter, Yan Yan, who shall also learn struggle. Struggle is basically just the best one. It gives all of the best traits. So despite having slightly better numbers than me, we have won that fight again. My concubine is pregnant, but I was away. Oh no. Actually, let's go over there. I have thought it over and I cannot be the father. I'm not. I'm a patient man. I'm zealous, though. She tells me that it... I can afford the 5 gold. Let's find out. Who knows? So, let's head over there. Somebody wants to marry somebody. May you live in harmony and contentment. We propose that Boshi marries Dawakind, the leader, sure. And I have a new... a son was born to Liu Ketu and Bage named Yexian. Ah, he has a caste. That's because the concubine in question also has a caste. So he can struggle, and off we go. The maid I paid to spy on my concubine has confirmed my suspicion. Wogan is Yang's lover and the real father of the child. This is high treason. Can I imprison him? I can. Must not currently hold a temporary title. Oh, I can't do anything about it because I'm currently a revolt and not a real faction. So, we're going to come over here. We're going to sack this. And then we're going to come down here. I don't know where his army went. There. That's where his army went. Let's go and get it. The Bektashi Order. A Sufi sect of dervishes has arisen under the leadership of a certain Haji Bakhtashwali, a mystic from Khorasan. Striving for unity of being, Bektashis train the soul through meditation and contemplation of the inner meaning of the Quran. The Bektashi order is warlike and especially popular among Sunni Muslim soldiers. The Order has sworn to protect Islam and to combat infidels and polytheists of all kind. Mystic soldiers? Pah! So we're going to try and catch up with their army. A destitute noble from a former enemy court asks for permanent hospitality. I can either welcome him and I get Ketu, or he can only stay for the night and I get 15 karma. I don't need the soldiers. I'll take the karma. A daughter who is a bastard and not... I still cannot believe she would betray me. Woe is me. My opinion of them both, she will be being set aside at this point. Where are you? With your bastard child. Set concubine aside. Actually, order to take vows. No, I lose 50 karma for that. No, we'll just set the concubine aside. Sod off. Not having that in my life. Not having that. Such infidelity is not acceptable. We're losing a lot of soldiers to attrition right now, which I can't really afford to be doing. Certainly as he's reinforcing, which seems even worse. He had significantly more numbers than me, but it looks like the tide is turning because of our incredible stats. The Battle of Ulungur. Our ongoing struggle outside Altay has brought out the best of military strategists. One of them is a Khitan veteran with a penchant for innovation. He is suggesting that he retire from the battlefront and return to Otukan to continue his work safe from flying arrows. Sounds like a solid investment. I lose 45 gold. What are you like? No, I can't retire you. You have to stay here at the front with me. I can't afford to lose those. In the chaos surrounding the Battle of Ulungur, my men cornered Wanyan Dulubu, who resisted bravely until he, according to reports, tripped on his own maul. So he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's been cloistered. So he's inheriting now? Yeah. He's a hunchback. Perfect. I'm just ruining this clan because to hell with these people. Oh, and I captured the Kargan. There you go. That means I win the war. Offer peace. This went much better than expected. Congratulations! Word has spread far and wide of your achievements. You've earned the bronze rank in the lavish spending challenge. The install Liao Ketu of the Yushi Revolt as Khan of Mongolia has ended. Liao Ketu of Yushi's Revolt has won. I am now... Oh, yeah, we had him executed. So now this guy is... You know, this guy is in charge of this clan now. Oddly enough, he's not a fan of me. He desires the county of Sutai. Which one is Sutai? Sutai. Oh, this one. Yeah, you can have that. Do you know what? Grant a landed title, county of Sutai, and everything that is attached to it. Have it. Because that will at least make him like me. Yeah, puts me in positive. Because I've granted him a county, and he no longer desires it. It's the fastest way to make people like you, is to just give them boatloads of land. So, we are Kargan once more. Yay! Open council positions. Let's sort these out. Chancellor. You don't like me, so you can get stuffed. This guy, he was faithful. Marshal, this guy was faithful. He's great. He can be on my council. He's a title claimant as well, but you know. And then we need a couple of advisors. Khan of Khotan. I don't know who you even are. Your vassal? I don't even know who you are. And why are you... Wants a seat on the council. Wrong government type. Oh, you're feudal or some nonsense. Oh, no. This guy and this guy. That gives me 3 auto votes in favor of anything I want. So that brings me to a decent holding stance. Could create the history of the Kingdom of Mongolia, because I have 85% of it, but it cost me 270 gold. Well, that's actually okay, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to revoke this man's title. He will absolutely go to war with me over it, but this will lower his opinion and other non-nomad vassals. I don't care. So let's take that. And let's send all the men. I'm just going to send everybody in because I'm not having this. Everybody's on my side and we're just going to crush him. This has already been completely captured. That's always nice. I don't know where his army is. Ah, my wife is pregnant again. I have so many children all of a sudden. Look at this. So many children. These guys at least Buddhists? Yeah. That's going to make it a little bit more awkward for me, but we're going to sack that. Gain 10 gold and random tech points. Let's make some money. This is the fastest way to make money in this game. It's ridiculous. We're just going to crush all of this, look. Make gold hand over fist. It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman, have some maids dispatched. Yeah, we've seen that one a couple times now. Ah, there's his army. There's his army. Let's engage that and crush it. Foot soldiers have no chance versus horse archers. Look at this. Look at this devastation. Look at this. Father calls Yinduigi, pulling my arm, pleading to play with him, and his latest toy, completely oblivious to all the important work I'm in the middle of. Sometimes this kid can be really insufferable. Neglect your responsibility for Yagugi's sake. Yadogi's sake. His opinion of me increases, and he has a chance to gain 1 in a stat, and I have a 30% chance to gain kind. So he gains 1 learning. That's really nice. And did I gain kind? I did not gain kind. That is unfortunate. We've captured this guy, and now we'll siege this down. Another son was born to my wife, named Ruan Sogu. He shall learn struggle. Already I have so many sons. Fantastic. I have a huge amount of prestige, which means that all the clans are growing to like me a little bit more. I could make more clans. That would also help. Let's form that blood oath again, because that seems like a sensible plan. Oof, this monastery is not proving easy to siege down. Where are all of my allies? Come on. I don't know where they all are. Well, he's all the way over there, and he's all the way over there. That would explain it. To be fair, the steppes of Mongolia do take an awfully long time to get through. So, this clan now likes me 50. This clan needs more grazing land. Yeah, you do. You really do. You really, really do. So, you can have grant landed title of Sabangarav. Include lower titles. And you can have the landed title of Kiagaras, including lower titles. You can have that, because that gives you some grazing land then. That gets rid of that negative. Needs more grazing land. Is not a councillor. That's because you are a traitor. I cannot. We're not Christians, so, but we are Buddhists. Buddhist chastity is a thing in Buddhism, isn't it? Pretty certain it is. Oh, but like the stats are so good though. Let's take the chastity and gain a little bit more learning. I didn't even gain it. Don't know what that was. Don't even know what happened there. Oh, we have a huge army here now. Let's just gain this gold and random tech points. This is so handy every single time. I'm just going to crush all this, look. Yep, that's all gone. Just go wipe out your army. No, they're already gone. They've been wiped out. One of your loyal retinue warriors has approached you with a petition for aid. He says his family lost several of their mares to illness and they are now struggling to feed their children. Lose 12 gold, gain 30 prestige. You shall have 6 mares from my personal herd. I like to think I'm a good Khan. I'm good to my soldiers. So if they need something from me, they can absolutely have it, so long as they are good, faithful soldiers. Which they, you know, clearly are, so far. The defensive pact has ended. I don't really care about that. It's a defensive pact against somebody that is miles and miles and miles and miles and miles away. Tells me that one of my commanders, Kinu, has improved significantly and will gain 2 martial. Nice. He has only got 1 hand, but he's gained 2 martial. So, you know, that's always handy. Oh, and he's increased again. And gained a further 3 martial. Lord above, he's 62 and one-handed, but he has 19 martial score. Like, he is a solid commander. Well, this guy, the Bewitched, has created the title Duchy of Barkul. Might have to... Oh, he killed that man's wife. Wow. Jihad for Anatolia. Oh, we're doing this again? The great Shia Caliph... Oh, this is the Shia this time. The great Shia Caliph Abu Mansur al-Nizar has decided to call a jihad against Kafirs in the Kingdom of Anatolia. He urges all righteous Shia Muslims to take up arms against the depraved Basilius Ionas II of the Byzantine Empire for the glory of Islam. Allah is merciful. This is no concern of ours. What is the Middle East even looking like right now? Oh, so the Fatimids own quite a large chunk still. But the Seljuks, Ukayyids, Abbasids, this whole region is a mess. These are horrible borders. There's huge rebellions going on. It's a Seljuk revolt. This is just a mess. I don't think this is gonna go well in this crusade. The Byzantines, I'm not gonna lie, look stronger than I think I've ever seen them, except Anatolian. Oh, it's an Anatolian revolt. Oh, that might actually go well for them then. What's the religions looking like down here? I know this is all Shia, but there's so much Sunni in this area. Like, Shia is strong here, but Sunni is big. I just don't see it happening. I'm not gonna lie to you all. I don't see this happening. The Jews are expanding out nicely. They owned this originally. They've now owned all of that. Look at that. Look at them go. All their holy sites are down here. Surprise, surprise. Oh, there's a random patch of Sunni up here. What nation is that? The Bulgars randomly have some Sunni up here. Sure. Okay, he's possessed and infirm. But he's a Sunni. England and France don't appear to have moved. None of this appears to have moved, really. It's a relatively stable. This is dividing itself up, but doing all right. Yeah, it appears to largely not have moved. Okay, fair enough. It's a bit crazy over here, but that's just us dealing with some bits and pieces. Oh, my concubine is pregnant. Perfect. And we're just going to continue to sack down and destroy every army and or castle of his we can find. As improved relations with that clan. Perfect. Khan Ketu Bey Gurlam. What? Leader of the Quechua clan has adopted our religion. Perfect. What? Bay Gurlam of the Quechua clan. That's not even him. I don't know why he's here. Why are you called Gurlam? What? I don't understand. I don't understand why he's called Gurlam, but fair. He is now a Buddhist, as is his heir, who I believe is my friend. No, my friend is this guy's heir. Pretty certain his heir is my friend. No? I don't know. Somebody's my friend. Somebody somewhere is my friend. I have friends, apparently. In this game, at least. That's always nice. Let's just crush that. Get some gold and some tech points. And honestly, we're just kind of crushing everything. So my daughter, I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Teague opening one of my letters. I don't want to be cruel to her. She's just a, you know, curious little girl. She could probably use some practice reading. I mean, she's got learning of 10, so I don't think she could, but let's give her some reading practice. Let's conquer all of this. This should push us most of the way up at this stage. Yang Yang. Oh, that courtier that's unfaithful. He wants her to marry his son. Sure, if that's what you want, buddy. I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, and his other son. Oh, this is my friend. Wants to marry this woman. Sure. Why not? Peace and love for all, you know? Peace and love. Let's sack this. Oof, that was a difficult siege. We're up at 94% at this stage. Like, this war is almost guaranteed to go in our favour at this point. It would be very difficult for us to lose it. A son was born to my wife, named, oh no, some courtier, some concubine. Whoops. And his name is Liao. He shall also learn struggle. I suddenly have so many kids. Like, I've been struggling with children for this entire dynasty's life, and now all of a sudden I have all of the children imaginable. Which is perfect. And Otukan, this random young girl, has become a skilled tactician. Good for her. And she can learn shrewd. She can be shrewd. Seems to be a real explorer and experimenter, constantly finding new ideas and topics that fascinate her. I should try to stop these tendencies. There's a chance of her becoming patient, or girls will be girls. At which point she gains the trait Shrewd, which is +2 to all stats. She's amazing. And now she can be my concubine. Now that she's fully grown. We're not going to think too much about the fact that I think she's the child of one of my courtiers. Her mother died of a heart attack. Oh no. I'm not going to think too much about the fact that I raised her from a young girl and then made her my concubine. We're not going to think about that. That's probably a bit on the nose and a little bit concerning. So we're going to breeze past that. We're going to go in here and crush this last vestige of his army. Oh, he's actually going to outrun me. My wife is pregnant again. Yeesh. All the children. What are we on now? 6 children? This is what we want. This is what we want. One of my commanders has Duolo, has significantly improved. Gains 3 martial. Look at him go. He is infirm, however. So he's at -3 to everything. So he would have been incredible right about now. He's got a base of 14. Lord above. Right. We've won. Give me your title. That's mine now. Perfect. Special holding actions. We could settle as feudal because I now own all of this. Give me your title. You can't have it anymore. Give me this. And then give me this. And this. Ugh. I have to wait if I can revoke it during a truce. So I'm just going to revoke Oh, the assassins spread to Syria. I'm pretty certain these were wiped out, weren't they? I thought these guys got wiped out. The Hashashin, the elusive order of assassins, have expanded their influence into Syria. A branch of their sect has established itself in the mountain fortress of Masyaf, from where they control the surrounding countryside. All across the Holy Land, the assassins are now hunting those they see as obstacles to their obscure plans. Perhaps these Hashashin should be taken seriously. Seems unlikely. I'm just going to revoke the titles of all of these guys. Because... oh! Nope, he's risen up in revolt. Everybody's rising up in revolt. This happens a lot. This happens a lot. This particular way of doing things causes this to happen a lot. What basically happens is you revoke everybody's titles so that I own them all, and then basically just destroy them all. Just destroy everything. Well, this is another son called Zidu. Yeah, you just sack them all down, and from there, while you're burning them down, you get gold and prestige. So you just end up with more gold than you can possibly spend, and use that to build temples. Or, I suppose technically I just wouldn't bother destroying the temples. I'll just siege down everything else, and have all the temples can be Buddhists. Because I've got, so far, 2 of 8 temples that are controlled by Buddhists. So that'll be nice. I need to get to 12. But yeah. Oh no, I think I've got 6 currently. So that'll be nice. We'll just continue sieging this down. Oh my, there's some quite serious armies out there, isn't there? Oh no, my son Yidugui has been clutching at his stomach and made frequent visits to the privy. Oh dear, because I don't have a court physician. Girlarm is going to tend to my son who has dysentery. Let me quickly... I should probably give somebody the title of court physician who's a little bit more qualified, I think is probably the best term for it. Oh dear. This is going to end poorly. Looks like these guys are going to come after me with their 6,000 men. They've got a river crossing, and I have... They have one commander, and he's awful. And I have a boatload of horse archers. And, oh, he's not a bad duelist, though. He's not as good as me, but I shall duel him myself. And I lose the duel. And I become wounded. But I'm not dead. What the hell? What the hell, game? What the hell? And now loads of the clans have separated off from me. I'm going to have to reconquer all of this. And I'm back to... Oh no, I am at least an adult. I am Liao Hongji. Kargan Ketu has ascended to heaven at age 29. He died of an infected wound. Always patient, he never lost his temper. A godly man, Ketu is with the perfected ones now. He was so good! He was such a good character! Kargan Hongji II, having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. Long live Kargan Hongji II. God damn it. But, hey ho. Here we go again, I guess. Look at this! Look at all this land I've lost! Look at all this! Oh dear. I can just see the comments now. I can just see it. Right, I think we're going to call that there for this session. And I will record another one tomorrow. And we will see you all again tomorrow for hopefully less of an absolute dumpster fire of a chain of events. As always, if you like what you're watching, please click that like button. Perhaps consider subscribing. Thank you again, and I will see you all tomorrow.